Right now at 5, new developments in the town of Campbell and its PFAS crisis.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski. 4 hours. That is how long a former Monroe County police officer left his canine in a car with windows up in 81-degree weather. That info is from the criminal complaint filed this week against Alex Moss, who is charged with intentional or negligent mistreatment of an animal. In the complaint, investigators say Moss took 6-year-old canine Colt inside the sheriff's office. 2 minutes later, Moss brought Colt back outside and left the canine in his squad car. Moss then went back inside the building for the next 4 hours before seeing Colt again and reportedly frantically calling his captain for help. The captain reports the squad car had been left off with the windows up all 4 hours. Police raced Colt to a vet clinic, which found Colt's internal temperature was 107 degrees and his kidneys were shutting down. The Monroe County Sheriff's Office said Colt was put down 5 days later. The captain also told investigators Moss's car was not equipped with technology that notifies officers when a car gets too hot, although the department did possess such a device. Moss faces up to 9 months in jail, a $10,000 fine, or both. A high-speed car chase ends with a Milwaukee man arrested for having large amounts of fentanyl and cocaine. That's according to a criminal complaint in La Crosse County Court. 23-year-old LaShawn Davis of Milwaukee faces felony charges of possession of fentanyl and cocaine with intent to deliver, as well as fleeing an officer. Per the complaint, state troopers clocked him going 96 on I-90 in Monroe County back on August 27th. Davis didn't pull over and led officers on a 23-mile chase. Davis eventually stopped 3 miles from the Minnesota border and ran. Police say he dropped a vacuum-sealed bag with white substance while scaling a fence before he was eventually caught. He allegedly had almost a pound of fentanyl and half a pound of cocaine. Davis is held in the La Crosse County Jail on a $25,000 cash bond. For the past 2 years, the folks in the town of Campbell have been living on bottled water because of PFAS contamination in the town's aquifer. Today, U.S. Congressman Derek Van Orden was in Campbell to talk to residents about federal funding for a new source of water that could be available. News 8 Now's Michael Germain joins us live now with the details. Good evening, Michael.
Ken, it was just 3 months ago that residents in the town of Campbell learned clean water is available in a new well drilled, tested right on French Island. The question they want answered now is how they can get it into their homes. Representative Van Orden addressed residents at a meeting this morning and assured them he is working to obtain funding to make access to that well available. The well, located in Wardwell Park, was tested back in June and showed no signs of PFAS or other sources of contamination. But even with funding in place, Town Chairman Dan Kapanke says they still have a long way to go.
We have to have a backup well, and that depends on, we're going to lean on our neighbors, maybe in Alaska and maybe in La Crosse, to ask them if they'd be willing to serve as a backup for us. I don't know if that's feasible. I don't know if it's possible. If that's not possible, then the next step would be to have a second well here on the island, because we're required to have 2 in a system.
During the meeting today, Congressman Van Orden told residents he believes the responsibility for funding the new well should fall on the federal government. He also said he hopes to receive funding within the next year.
We should hopefully have money released next year. Go through an appropriations process for the next year coming up, so hopefully we'll have some money coming up here next year. And we're burning daylight now. The people here in Campbell and around the district, around the country, need to drink water today.
Van Orden says the town will be provided with $2 million so far, but how much the entire project will cost is still unknown. Going forward, the town of Campbell plans on developing its own water system for people within the community. Reporting live in the town of Campbell, Michael Germain, News 8 Now.
Michael, thanks very much. And for more information, you can visit our News 8000 app or head to news8000.com. In the meantime, Costco is coming to Eau Claire, but not everyone is excited. According to the Western Wisconsin Building and Construction Trades Council, the retail chain hired mostly out-of-state contractors to build the new store. Now, this council is made up of multiple labor unions in the Chippewa Valley. While the local workers understand that the contracts for the construction can't be changed, they are hoping to draw Costco's attention to local workers for future builds.
We know we're not going to change this site, but there's talks of building Costco's and other places in Wisconsin. So hopefully they open their eyes and look at the community in Wisconsin to support the communities that's going to support them.
The Eau Claire Costco is scheduled to open this November. All right, let's get a check of our Coulee region forecast and what the weekend might have in store, courtesy of meteorologist Bill Grahl. Hey, Bill.
Hi, Ken. We started with that cloud cover, but as promised, a pleasant Friday was the result of plenty of sunshine as the day progressed. So check out the high temperatures today. Very pleasant, between about 70 and 75 degrees. A little bit warmer to the west, even an 81 in Austin, 77 up in the Twin Cities, but 74 for La Crosse and Eau Claire, 72 in Sparta. So that's 74, below average, not by much, 5 degrees. So the second day in a row with a below average high temperature, but boy, that sunshine really made for a beautiful afternoon, and it's a great evening for outdoor plans. Now, still some leftover cloud cover over southern parts of the state, even parts of Juneau, Adams, and say far eastern Monroe, Vernon, and Richland County still seeing some cloud cover, but that will continue to track away. Current temps range from 70 to about 74 degrees in our neck of the woods. It's going to be cool and comfy tonight with lows in the 40s to lower 50s, right around 53 in La Crosse. Outside chance for some patchy valley fog late tonight into early tomorrow. I'm going to tease you and make you wait for that weekend forecast that's coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, fair enough. Thanks, Bill. All right, the special grand jury investigating efforts to overturn Georgia's 2020 presidential election results have recommended charges for Senator Lindsey Graham, 2 former U.S. senators, and more than a dozen other people. Ultimately, they were not on the list of those charged by the Fulton County DA, which did include former President Trump and 18 others. Natalie Brand has the details.
So we're opening up Pandora's box here.
South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham is not facing charges, but the Georgia special grand jury probing 2020 election interference thought he should have.
I voted to certify the election. To suggest I'm part of some grand scheme to overturn the election makes no sense given my actions.
A newly released report details Graham and former Georgia Senators David Perdue and Kelly Loeffler, along with former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn, were among the people the grand jury thought should be indicted. Legal experts say grand juries use probable cause in deciding whether to recommend charges, but in the courtroom, prosecutors have to prove a defendant's guilt beyond a reasonable doubt.
There is an additional process that goes on in prosecutors' offices before they seek charges, in which they analyze the evidence and decide whether it's in the public interest to seek these charges.
The report reveals the grand jury recommended charges for 39 people. The district attorney ended up charging 19 of them, including former President Trump. Trump's spokesperson called the grand jury, quote, biased, saying they voted to indict dozens of innocent individuals. The report also reveals the 23-person grand jury voted overwhelmingly to recommend Trump face the 13 felony charges that are part of his indictment. Members of the panel spent more than 7 months hearing from at least 75 witnesses. The grand jury recommended that its report be made public. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Washington.
And Loeffler commented on the report's release over X. She defended her actions in 2020 and called the Georgia investigation election interference. Closer to home, Fort McCoy held this year's Retiree Appreciation Day today. It gives military retirees a chance to catch up with each other and learn more about their benefits. The day began with a prayer breakfast at the Army installation's new dining hall. Following that, an open house where retirees from all military branches could learn more about benefits and resources. A retirement services officer says they hold this open house because a lot of retirees don't know what benefits they can get.
On a daily basis, I get phone calls that are a little bit disturbing to me, just for the fact that they've been retired for a number of years and they are unaware of certain benefits that have been afforded to them from the day that they retired.
To be eligible for military retiree benefits, you have to have served at least 20 years. If you missed today's fair and want to learn more about military benefits, you can contact Fort McCoy's Retirement Services Office. We'll post that on our platforms. Just ahead, stepping out in pink, finally here. Volunteers putting the final touches on La Crosse's Riverside Park for the annual tradition.
During During the Labor Day sale at Home Furniture, get up to an extra 10% off sale prices, like this Woodsman dining set for just $10.79. Plus, get free shipping. The Labor Day sale, going on now at Home Furniture.
Corporate travel can come with surprises, and it's about time your hotel works for you. What's that? You forgot your toiletries? Holiday Inn has you covered. From the delicious breakfast served hot and ready to helping you relax. Need a good workout? Let our staff do the heavy lifting. Our state-of-the-art workout facility will get you in and out before your next meeting. Holiday Inn Express in Onalaska, taking customer service to a whole new level.
When foot pain is breaking your heart, a mother's story.
My foot pain got really bad after I had my son. I didn't have any energy left to play with him.
She tried various tricks and treatments.
A lot of those disposable throwaway inserts.
Nothing worked, till she got fitted for Good Feet arch supports.
I could feel like something was happening.
Something good.
It's been a life changer.
For Elisa and her now not-so-baby boy.
See what we can do for you with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, you'll always find great deals. Right now, get even greater savings store-wide with our lowest prices of the year. Like over 60% off these special buy pet beds, $12.99 while supplies last. Half off these Bushnell trail cams, just $49.99. All Carlisle specialty tires are 15% off. And assorted tubes of Mystic Grease start at just $2.59. Plus, shop Blaine's Farm and Fleet's lowest prices of the year online and pick up your order in our fast and free drive-thru. We'll have it ready in just 1 hour.
Culligan Water takes pride in being your local water experts. We live here, work here, and dedicate our lives to improving our area's water. We deliver the world's best water treatment and the industry's best service to you. Culligan Water, your local water experts.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Non-drowsy Claritin knocks out symptoms from over 200 allergens without knocking you out. Feel the clarity and make today the most wonderful time of the year. Live Claritin Clear.
Right now at Home World Rugs, get 15% off Area Rug sale prices with many different patterns, sizes, and shapes to choose from. And Area Rug experts in every showroom to help you find the perfect rug. 15% off Area Rugs at Home World Rugs.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
La Crosse Pride kicks off tomorrow at Riverside Park. Traditionally, Pride is in June, but La Crosse holds Pride in September because a lot of the volunteers are college students. The week begins with Pride in the Park, which is full of family-friendly events. There will be food vendors and activities for the kids. The rest of the week is full of Pride events, including queer coloring at the Bronze Dragon and a movie night at the Seven Rivers Center. The executive director says that Pride brings a sense of belonging.
Really, it's just a sense of community. We just want to make sure that we have a space where everyone can feel safe to be who they are and not, feel like they have to, change or be different or.
And for a full list of the week's events, just head to our platforms. Well, you can also lace up your shoes because tomorrow is Steppin' Out in Pink. The Walk for Breast Cancer Research and Patient Support steps off at 9 a.m. This year's festivities begin at 7. Before the walk, there is a survivors soiree where survivors can celebrate with each other before the walk begins. Today, volunteers spent the day preparing Riverside Park for the event. The philanthropy program coordinator says that they work hard today so tomorrow can be as easy as possible.
There's a lot that goes into today, getting ready for Steppin' Out in Pink. We have all sorts of volunteers here to get tables open, tents, boxes, t-shirts, all sorts of things are taking place here so that we have a good, smooth day tomorrow.
There are about 3,700 people registered to walk tomorrow. If you'd like to participate, Steppin' Out in Pink, it's not too late to register. You can do so on the Steppin' Out in Pink website, which we will have posted on all of our platforms. Still to come, Attorney General Josh Kaul visiting West Salem. He was once again advocating for the Office of School Safety.
And I'm meteorologist Bill Grahl. Gorgeous evening for outdoor plans. What about the weekend, though? I will have my 8-day forecast after the break.
This week's Hy-Vee hot deals are Roma pizza, just $1.99. Green seedless grapes, just $1.58 a pound. And George's chicken leg quarters, just 49 cents a pound when you buy a 10-pound bag. Only at Hy-Vee.
Get 11% off your next painting project at Menards. Improve your home's curb appeal with Ultra Exterior Paint. It's a paint and primer in one that resists cracking and peeling to maintain appearance. A gallon starts at $25.79 after rebate. Paramount Exterior Paint and Primer is designed to exceed your performance expectations. The most advanced protection you can get in true one-coat coverage. Right now, a gallon of flat is $47.96 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Hello, this is a real lawyer. Yeah, I've won 1 million cases, and I'm on a bunch of billboards.
Whoa, buddy. If they want the real Nicolay, they should get the real Nicolay.
Fine.
Thank you. Russell Nicolay here. Yeah, we can help.
In a world full of choices, make sure you get the real Nicolay.
How'd you even get in here? What are you doing answering calls? Where's your mom, man?
Pischke Motors has been family-owned and operated since 1920 and have you to thank for our continued success. So come and help us celebrate more than 100 years in business serving the Cooley region and the grand opening of our Jeep 4x4 headquarters in downtown La Crosse. Whether it's a Renegade, Grand Cherokee, Compass, Wrangler, or a Gladiator, we've got great deals on new Jeeps right now. When you find the perfect Jeep, you'll feel it.
Start your search at Pischke.com and drive away in your new Jeep.
The Board Store Home Improvements voted Best of La Crosse for remodeling, windows, cabinets, and gutters. Voted Reader's Choice Best Home Improvement, Best Window and Door, Best Kitchen and Bath, Best Siding. Serving La Crosse and surrounding counties for over 30 years, the Board Store Home Improvements is your #1 local home improvement resource. High quality at lower prices. Showroom 524 Copeland. Website theboardstoreonline.com and 608-782-8877 for a prompt free estimate.
Fire up the grill and save this Friday through Sunday at Hy-Vee. Fresh ground chuck, $3.99 a pound. Our special recipe brats, 8 for $12, plus a 16-cent fuel saver. And pork loin back ribs, $1.99 a pound. Only at Hy-Vee.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Wisconsin's Attorney General Josh Kaul visited West Salem today to advocate for the Office of School Safety. That office has multiple programs. Its flagship is Speak Up, Speak Out. That is a 24/7 tip line that anyone can call regarding school safety concerns. According to the president of the Office of School Safety, that Speak Up, Speak Out has received over 7,500 tips since its creation. The office also provides learning tools to schools for school safety and preventing school violence. The West Salem superintendent says it's important to be prepared.
You need to prepare for everything, whether it be anything from a car accident on campus, could be, an online threat that would come through, which, we do have some of the access to that through SUSO, to a school shooting, to a bus accident or anything else like that.
That office had begun with federal pandemic relief money. The Attorney General has been advocating for state funds to keep it going. West Salem superintendent adds West Salem has safety drills that are completed throughout the district to make sure everyone knows their job when it comes to a crisis. Not a bad Friday for some football. Let's bring in Bill Grahl for a check of our Friday Night Frenzy forecast and what the rest of the weekend looks like. Hey, Bill.
Yeah, Ken, it's going to be a beautiful evening for prep football. Temperatures in the low 70s right now, but most spots will see temperatures in the 60s by game time, which, if you ask me, that's just about perfect. And the winds will be light as well, in case you're a passing offense. All right, skies are clear after we started with the clouds this morning, but as advertised, we got into plenty of sunshine as the day went on. 74 was the high after that morning low of 57, which is right on track. 5 degrees below average for the high. 99 and 35 the records. We continue to be bone dry. We're already about an inch below average for the month and approaching 6 inches below average for the year. 74 degrees, sunshine out at the airport, 73 downtown at the station, winds out of the west-northwest at about 8 miles per hour. The Mississippi dropping a bit, 4.77. Sunny and 74 degrees in Eau Claire, light northerly breeze at 3 miles per hour. So temperatures are warmer to the west, some 80s there. That's what we're going to tap into for tomorrow, making for some warmer readings for our Saturday. But again, a very pleasant Friday though. Low to mid 70s currently and that's making for some really nice conditions for outdoor plans this evening. Dew points are low, so very low humidity. Pleasant to dry air is out there, and that's going to be the trend overnight. Another comfortable night with dew points in the lower to middle 50s. Winds are light or calm. Again, that 8-mile-per-hour breeze here in La Crosse, about the strongest in the tri-state area. So again, winds really not a problem for those outdoor plans this evening, including prep football. A few leftover clouds in far southeastern parts of the viewing area and down towards the Madison area. The rest of our area, though, is crystal clear, and that's going to be the trend overnight with a lot of clearing moving in from the west until a cold front over the northern plains. That's what's going to bring at least a slight chance of showers by tomorrow night and into the day on Sunday. I almost wish I could say better rain chances, but at least it's going to be a mainly dry weekend because even the rain chances on Sunday are only about 30%. So clear tonight, maybe some patchy fog late and early tomorrow morning, especially in the river valleys. Otherwise, most of the day Saturday dry. Great news for stepping out in pink. That passing cold front tomorrow night and Sunday. And Sky Tracker, again, not overly impressed with the rain chances, but I can't fully rule out at least a chance for a scattering of showers overnight and into the day on Sunday. Otherwise, temperatures tomorrow a bit warmer, in fact, slightly above average. Lower 80s in the La Crosse area, and most spots will see highs between about 77 and 82 degrees, but not humid by any stretch, so it's not going to be that bad in terms of heat, but a nice late summer or early fall day, depending on which calendar you follow. We have clear conditions for tonight. Lows in the 40s to lower 50s, right around 53 in the Cross. Again, that outside chance for some patchy fog late. Dry tomorrow, 82. Slight chance of showers tomorrow night and Sunday, 75 on Sunday. Very small chances for showers on Monday and Tuesday, turning cooler with highs in the 60s on Tuesday and Wednesday, back in the 70s to wrap up next week. Ken?
All right, Bill, thanks very much. Still to come, week 4 of Friday Night Frenzy. We'll get a live pregame report from Kate Overton about a big showdown in the MVC.
The Board Store, the best products, best prices, and best people for all home improvements. Contact us today for a prompt free estimate.
It's the biggest sale of the year during the Labor Day sales event at PM Sleep Center. You'll save up to $800 on select Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor has immediate openings and wants you to apply. They say this job takes grit, attention to detail, and ability to work as a team. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today. $2,500 hiring bonus.
To everyone who's hungry for something special,
Culver's is the place for us. Hi, what can I make fresh for you today? It's nice being greeted by people who are glad to see you. And I appreciate that they use real ingredients, like fresh beef and Wisconsin cheese. The frozen custard is so fresh and creamy, it tastes like it was made just for us. It's our pleasure. Just spending time with family, that's what mealtime at Culver's is all about.
From Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious!
It's here, Wisconsin's newest and most exclusive sports show. Wisconsin Huddle. It's more than just highlights. It's more than X's and O's. It's a dynamic 30-minute weekly special produced for the die-hard fans of Wisconsin athletics. Embark on an exclusive journey into the lives of some of UW's top athletes as we offer an inside look into their world. Watch Wisconsin Huddle Friday nights at 6:30. Brought to you by Osseo Automotive.
It's the biggest sale of the year during the Labor Day sales event at PM Sleep Center. You'll save up to $500 on select Sealy adjustable mattress sets. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
In about 90 minutes, high school football will once again take over the Coulee region, and we have got all the best action covered right here on News 8 Now. Joining us live from Roger Herring Stadium is our sports guy, Cade Overton. And Cade, we've got a big rivalry game on our hands in the MVC tonight.
That's right, Ken. Big-time rivalry as the undefeated La Crosse Central Riverhawks will be hosting the Onalaska Hilltoppers. It's a big MVC matchup as both teams are 1-0 in conference play, looking to improve that record. Now, Central 3-0 for the first time since 2013, and Coach Olson has that team looking sharp. The Riverhawks looking to win the MVC for the first time since 2012, but tonight they're up against the defending MVC champions and the Onalaska Hilltoppers. Now, Onalaska, a bit of a slow start to the season, but they got back on track with a big win against Holman last week. Now, coming up at 6, Rob will join me out here. We're going to talk with Mitch Olson from Central Riverhawks to ask him about their hot start to the season. We'll also be joined by longtime Central head coach Mike Anderson, as he's being honored with his 50th year of coaching football. It's going to be great, Ken, and I can't wait.
Quite a milestone. Cade, thanks very much. So everybody be sure to catch that tonight at 6, and then, of course, the Friday Night Frenzy tonight at 10. Bill's going to have one more check of your kickoff forecast when we come back.
We're all here to talk about her.
Hello. We built her so we could get a family plan.
Well, with U.S. Cellular, it's just $29.99 per line.
I guess we don't need that fourth line.
This is awkward.
U.S. Cellular, built for us.
Find comfort in your world in Stressless Furniture. Take a time out, have a seat, and enjoy a special offer from Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. When you purchase just 2 Stressless chairs or a sofa, you'll earn $750 towards Eckerness accessories or additional seating. With 4 seats, like a sofa and a chair, you'll earn $1,100. And with 6 seats, you'll have $1,500 to spend. Don't wait. It's time for Stressless. It's happening now at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. Voted your favorite furniture store.
Meet a doctor who connects all the dots.
Oftentimes, people with low back pain, knee pain, or hip pain don't even recognize that it's actually coming from their feet.
Their feet? For real?
Absolutely, 100%. It can have a domino effect because their foot and their ankle aren't supported properly. Their whole body is out of whack.
Getting back into whack? Good Feet arch supports could help.
Keeping your body in good alignment, that can go a long way.
See what we can do for you with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
At Toma Health, we're excited to announce our new cutting-edge technology with the addition of our new Da Vinci surgical system.
The Da Vinci will lead to faster recovery, smaller incisions, and less pain and trauma to the patient. Patients' outcomes will be improved by the mere fact of the shorter the performance of the procedure. The Da Vinci will be a commonplace in the future.
Learn more about our new Da Vinci surgical system at tomahealth.org.
Holiday Inn Express in Onalaska is your corporate headquarters for all business or personal travel in the Coulee region. Conveniently located within walking distance of 6 restaurants, retail locations, and 3 grocery stores. We are at the hub of your corporate visit. With hot breakfast served daily, meeting rooms for corporate presentations, and a state-of-the-art workout facility. We have everything you need for your next business trip.
Our phones keep us constantly connected. But what if they had a mode to help us actually connect? To limit screen time, but not quality time. And to give us rhythm instead of algorithms. Introducing Us Mode. Set your phone for human connection at US Cellular. The 8000 Plus app. Stream on your time.
Again, for those high school football games tonight, temperatures near 70 at kickoff, dropping into the 60s through the game. So very comfortable evening for those outdoor plans. Weekend forecast 82 tomorrow, slight chance of showers tomorrow night and Sunday. High Sunday in the mid-70s. Small chances for rain Monday and Tuesday as we drop into the 60s for highs for Tuesday and Wednesday.
A lot to like. Thanks, Bill, and thank you all for joining us tonight at 5. Hope to see you again at 6.